Ever wonder what it takes to live a life creatively? So do we. That's why we're here, to find out what clever people do to succeed in the arts, business, and education. I'm Cecily Korst, and this is the Trailer Talks. We're interviewing artists and educators, musicians, and thought leaders, at home and on the road. So come on, it's going to be a good trip. Hey, welcome to the trailer. Come on in. Today, we're at Lightbox Studios in Hollywood with Paolo Troilo, an artist from Italy, and we're talking about his creative life.
What I paint is very linked to what we are. So to me, painting and saying and trying to show something, to do this is impossible if I am the only one that see my stuff and can, you know, make some comment on it. There's some artists that usually, okay, they works for their self. I'm not that. I need to see that this truth that I try to tell is really the truth, that is not fake stuff, because in front of us fake stuff the eyes react in a different way, and usually I see a good reaction. Yes.
Yeah. Your paintings are full of emotion.
Yes. I mean, it's simply the most pure part of our life, because we are actually not able to choose what we want to do every day. We have to wake up, we have to eat at that time, we have to, if I do so, you have to. And so you are in a kind of beautiful jail, and you're enjoying your tiny room that has their rules, and you have to follow that line, and so you forget something that is very important. That is the fact to be able to shout in the middle of a cinema while you are looking at the movie. It's so important and pure and lost that I'm trying to bring it to people.
Can you describe your journey thus far?
Because I think that man is like that kind of a flower in the dry plants that came out only one time. I think I'm now in one of these moments. I mean, I've taken a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to understand where I was going, because I worked for 15 in advertising and experiment. Before I was a volleyball player, and then an advertiser, and then an artist. I always drew till I was 4 anyways, always drawing. So I experimented so many different lives that I now feel that not only the fact that I'm free to express myself, but also the fact that my kid Antonio is born almost 3 years ago. I'm now living something like opening of myself.
So you went from advertising in two very large firms that are pretty well known and have ads in the Super Bowl and are fairly famous. What made you go from there to doing art on your own? What was
the advertising is very important, but at the same time is a weapon, and I experiment that weapon. And once I recognized, scary part of that weapon. I put down the weapon and I start to shoot with myself. The art is absolutely the one way to free yourself, to set yourself free. And I'm enjoying it very much, completely.
What's the most difficult thing you've had to do in your art career so far?
The hardest part was to refuse commission, like you are amazing, please do portrait of me, or important people. And that was a kind of bad feeling, because at the same time I want to be free, but I don't want to betray this road that I'm in which that I'm enjoying.
What's your favorite part about your work?
My favorite part about my work is when I'm very concentrated and very close to my canvas, because mine is not an action painting. I'm not the one that whoa, and that's it. No, I'm a very precise worker, because I want to also to reach a certain result. And the best moment is when I go 2-3 steps back and I realize what I did, because I work very close to the canvas. To me, it's like a mantra, and I do this like a texting. You have a tin, then you have to say, wow! But it's really so. That's amazing.
It's fun to watch you, because it almost looks like a form of meditation.
Yeah.
When you're in it.
Yeah.
And you're doing it.
Absolutely, yeah. At the beginning, I was when I started to paint, I was in a very small house, and because of the story that I forgot brushes, I started to paint using my mobile. I take some self-portraits, and then using the mobile, I draw with fingers. I paint with fingers. Actually, sometimes, not always, but sometimes I used to put the same song in loop, and that explains you that when you speak about mantra, is the right way to also to describe that moment, because to me it's in the middle of black and white.
What will success in the future be for you?
Okay, a couple of things. One is to see that people understood what I want to say, not only because I'm one that probably in the future for all the events, probably yes, probably not. Being famous, people is listen to you because quite like a mechanical way, and because it's famous. Like sometime you heard about you listen a song of your favorite singer, and you're not able to realize that it's shit because your favorite is your favorite singer. But there's a lot of my favorite singer that made an album with 3 songs and say, no, why you did it? But because you're a fan, you transform it into something good. In the moment I will be, my goal is to be a purely reachable in what I say, and the other is to have a daughter. Okay. In my art.
All right.
No, it is important in my art because because I remember the reaction that I had when I had my son, my kid, my Antonio. So I look at the future like this goal as another bomb in my life that will push absolutely my art into another stuff, another opening.
What is your advice for other people who are living a creative life like yours?
But to to stay focused on not to lose the contact with the contact with reality, because creativity is you can go everywhere with your mind, okay? And sometimes you think that your creativity is not linked to the real life, and you are allowed to act also bad with someone else or with yourself. You can do what you want, basically. But to me, sometimes important for a creative, it's not sometimes, the most important thing is to have the respect for this very, very precious moment that we are living, that is life. Because if not, you risk to do something very quick and fast, and not to leave something significant for the people and for the others.
Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. This is really fun.
Thank you very much. To me also was enjoyable. Sorry if sometimes I use some adjectives that I don't know exactly how to explain in English. Because,
you're not the first. Don't worry about it. That was a peek inside of Paolo's life and journey. You can find out more about Paolo on YouTube, Pinterest, Galleria Gagliardi, and at his website, troilo54.com. While you're out surfing, check out our website at thetrailertalks.com. I'm Cecily Korst. Join us for the next road trip.